Yes.
Corruption. It's na omaimwa yedin mabua koso ana katashi kronobo.
Allegations of corruption. These are the only two things.
Is it the corruption proper or the allegations of the corruption?
Well, it is embedded in the statement of those who changed government.
Oh, okay.
If you're Afrifa, the statement of the time or two in Nkrumah. Now they can a champion there, the two in Russia. Any JJ, any two in the man. Even in the Fourth Republic, the same reason for which Rawlings administration was changed from 44 to come in. And the same thing now, MPP at Amosebai, and it was continued to 2016, and today we are talking about the same thing. We are talking about the same thing. It's either high cost of living or corruption allegation. That's my only personal observation, but that's okay. Let me just touch on a little on media.
Media.
Somewhere along the coalition time, the coalition of regions and regional headquarters. There was a time when my constituencies be high. And the quality of 7. As at that time, okay. Okay. The way the media reported it, anyhow, Kakra. And anybody can debate me.
Saying.
Reporter giving me say, UPP gets 7 out of 9. As at that time, that was the way it was reported. But for me, I disagree. As at that time, it was 7 out of 7. If I were to report it, I think it should have been MPP got 7 out of 7, not 7 out of 9.
I'm not debating you. I'm really listening to you. So go on. I mean, it's rolling. I've not said anything.
It was 7. We declare.
Okay.
And we only have 7. So why 7 out of 9? We are presuming, say, the other 2 went to another distance. But securely, our can have not been declared. After that time, it was 100%. So 7 out of 7. That's me.
I thought Dome Kwabenya had been declared loud and clear.
Yes, I'm talking about as at the time now, we declare 7.
Oh, okay.
The way I media no report to me.
Okay.
Me, I think, because your penalty is 5. You got 3. Now you should 3 You got 3 out of 3.
Okay. Matty.
Okay.
Yes, sir, cell phone bambe do ye. I can buy now.
I can be busy. Paper be 20 virgins receive awards.
Yes, I saw that story just when the year broke. You were interested in that one too?
Oh, yes, every Nakakra 20 virgins, ages ranging from 13 to 16. 13-year-old still a virgin. Is it a big deal?
Oh, no, it's a big deal
in the church.
Oh, no.
In the church. Say you fear there. Say you fear there.
Say a more fear now, no more question. So, but. Nene.
Well, I would be yes, my
those in the church say if you are no free. Say if you are no free, sorry. But Nene, Yanka no cray, and number say we bad 16 na still on fire. So we have to 16. I mean, let's celebrate them.
With the public by
Nene, Abia, and I say this not disrespectful. Abia, you have no idea the realities on the ground today. So with the minimum so young as say, and I say be the 13s, 15s, 16s, and oh no, things are happening. Oh yes, things are happening. So that, I mean, let's encourage them. Let's encourage them. Just that.
Yeah, 21.
Then just that exposing them that these are the virgins. Now they become endangered species.
They become fair targets.
unfair target. Unfair target. Anyway, a lot of things. These are the open remarks of Nene Benedict. Oh, sir. Let me be fair to you, Ko.
Thank you, boss. Politics.
There be what politics that? What are 7 out of 7?
Oh, sir. Media.
But Nene, this year I don't want to discuss. Anyway, with the Fabra.
Oh, yeah, I know you don't want to. Just the mere observation, and here we'll be here for discussion.
What is the observation, Nene?
Okay,
after the elections,
1 point.
here, only for no committee, 12-member committee, to find out what actually happened. From where I sit, you know. Why even 12-member committee? Some remember the 3-member committee being from, but or at least 5, maybe 12. But we hear the composition of the 12 now. 50% of the 12 people, 12 members, and professors and doctors. And we see about people in Kratasam. 50%, 6 out of the 12 are professors and doctors. To do what? To find out why they lost. Just why. These are things.
What is your problem with a professor and a doctor doing post-mortem on electoral defeats?
Thank you. These are things that can easily be gotten either in a trotro or in a chamber. They don't need any intellectual or you can say this a professor, say you back on your 6.
Oh, Nene.
To find out leader is Professor Michael Kuhn.
Former party chair.
He is the chairman. Just as we have the contributory committee. Professor Michael Kuhn needs the hands of 5 other professors.
No, the NPP believes in science and data.
Science and data, they can be gotten from anywhere, not necessarily from intellectual point of view.
So only gathering is your problem. Say on one from no committee. No munche say then nedin kugu no buy. And now the problem is say committee for no 12. And now the problem is say committee for no doctors and professors.
I don't have a problem with the formation of a committee.
You don't have a
I'm only thinking aloud. Say why do we always form committees when we lose? But so when you say a formal committee, we say why did we win?
Now you are also
yes, so
you are sounding as if you have a problem with the committee formation.
The committee formation is the question. This is just every election no matter where the result goes, we form a committee.
Okay, either win or lose. So then it's not lose, then it's not win. Until we send
the number
until we can send NDC win. You know what from why did we win?
So Sabia.
Okay, you go. Let me get your full graph.
There's a reason why they lost.
But the
committee for Professor Pelfast, I don't want to go a little bit personal. Because Professor Michael Kuhn, Professor, so he needs 5 other professors to help him find out why his son lost.
It's not yet Domipe no be find out. A bimusu do my dream about say 12 no poeswa. Of course, region,
it's just a matter of asking the police stations.
Hold on. Who do they ask?
They do just a saying. Checklist.
Why a bear question?
Questionnaire. The police is the 12 of those.
Then on my
it shows how different they are from the NPP.
Bads.
At least for Greater Accra. When you see one more, a boy Jumadin. Emma will win elections, you know. We took all of them to Dubai.
Oh, really?
Yes, as you know. Just the day they were going at the airport, they were leaving. A large number of people. They were taking
no Mongo Joma.
At least for some 2 weeks in Dubai.
It is wasn't as if people couldn't do it, but then, let's be fair, you know. You see, the Russian-Ukraine war. Okay.
Which some people will not do. So when you sit somewhere and then you point fingers at the end is the same, any crano, who they look and they create, at least they share.
That is Nene Benete Akwa with 3 preliminary comments or Kasa about media reportage of Philly say it should have been 7/7 or 7/9. That is a disputed constituencies. And then he came to the fact that that is a social issue. Say on say number 1, yeah, Christianity, Islam, traditional African religion, say won waria and yes say won dim pemwagro. In this Nkwado already ages of 13 to 16, Omudi Mpimwa Grade Koboma Bas was assessing. I mean, normal, you don't deserve any applause. Good Mpimwa Grade. I don't know worry. So and a big deal be according to him. Say Onudio Philly say Oba Pai be bon say mama or Nayambo Abaso say Wundi Mpimwa Grade say Adelia. You should be you say Adele indeed day, you should be 21 plus. That is Neneo. But Mr. Philly say, oh, Nene, we are seeing a baby. I do dear. It must start 8, 9, 10 into 13 to 16. I mean, still, I'm really fresh. Dear, I encourage you. Now, I'm into to 25. Some of us believe in the sanctity of chastity. You get what I mean? Anyway, whilst it was on and on, Nkrumah mentioned me 2 topics I had discussed, and Asafo Bai, so Asafo, a movie producer, also a former government appointee. So see idea, on your government appointee, biom, our opposition, general, sana a friend more kwaba. Boko dear. Any initial comments on Yanko Streets?
Oh, Yanko Streets.
Yanko Streets.
I'm
on puzzle saying.
Oh. So,
when I'm saying studio, the mic may the loudest.
Okay.
But us with a mommy dress and in the voice may the lowest. The voice may the voice may yellow. You can join us live on Facebook.
All people there. Now, I say, or the only observation, but I say, no, be kind, so the media can
now said near Master. Take be a missy and come in point, but anyway. You can join us live on Facebook. Justice Walker Jr. I see you, Justice. There is something I want to say about UNS Lawusu, but make us some other time. Kojo Brayam, thanks for joining us. Yamanolo Sage, and happy New Year to you too, and good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And then, name this one, dear, no Russia Ukraine for the NPP. They should know the committee is good. I hope they set the right questionnaire. You are tempting me to discuss this political matter that I do not want to discuss. I do not want to discuss. You see, you set a committee to find out why you lost when you did not see the defeat coming. But not when you knew the defeat was coming. You knew it was coming. And then when it came, you say, why did it come? Let's be honest with ourselves for once. But Enyashi, we just want to, give a dog a bad name to hang it, but you knew it was coming. 90 of your MPs had told you way back that it was coming. And when I share old videos, was it even on my own paper's front page, where the former president had said he doesn't care if Ashanti votes against him? You knew it was coming. But I wouldn't go there. I will still talk about change of government, matters arising, blah, blah, blah. How does it affect creative arts? Because in researching Ghana, your man penguin, His Excellency, former president, current president, John Dramani Mahama, true to his word, also about downsize the government, or downsize the AMPA. I mean, from 30 to 23, no. Why downsize the AMPA? We can only hope, sir, it doesn't add on along the way. But the concerning is shown and they say, or downsize here, no, try say, or your ministries be free. Interestingly, on maintaining sector ministry that has to do with tourism, culture, and creative arts. So one would ask you, ministry on their own, because someone will say, it is difficult to know which ministry to actually say. I think you are running mostly to information. And then after the 2012 election, then they say, the same John Dramani Mahama. And then they created creative arts and added it to the Ministry of Tourism. But then the name was, if I remember well, and I think I do, Ministry of Tourism, Culture, and Creative Arts. That was what it was. 2013 time, the NDC government led by the returning president John Mahama decided to give creative arts components some ministry now, or he added it to tourism. Again, if my memory serves me right, which I believe I do, Elizabeth Ofusua-Jari was then the sector minister, and the deputy was Honorable Jifa Gomashi. And then moving on, then DC lost the election, then NPP took over, take over, no, Oman scrap you, maintain but almost a sign Dinu Kakra from the Ministry of Tourism, Culture, and Creative Arts, and the Ministry of Tourism, Arts, and Culture. So, well, did it change much? Did it not change much? I don't know. But that is not the first time I ever said government is a building, even the seat of government. One time it was Jubilee House, then Flagstaff House, then Jubilee House. I don't know what is going to be next. And then the same thing, they put a sector minister there, if my memory serves me right, which I believe it is Catherine Afeku started with Honorable Ziblin. And I believe at a point in time, Barbara JC took over with the same Honorable Ziblin and the minister. Already the names have started. Oh, young fine industry person in Sheho. It will be to say Rex Omar of Nako Rex fame. I mean, he's seen it all. He's from the music sector of this creative arts thing we are doing. So we demand and care because we're industry. Na oti industry na say papa ebe me sisi o say industry ni oti industry na say pa there and can you farmer Jifa Gomashi is it key to south or north? Because at the end of the day Mampani Mama see only up 60 ministers pay, and by law a majority of them must come from parliament, and already Jifa Gomashi were parliament na wadi deputy minister Ibin Suda in Sianka be easier man more than Rexoma on your MP. In see you the Rexoma, then it becomes it means your man for Rexoma crack. Man for manu because the gam share in Sanu didn't see. So Mami Jana been paying for starting with Nene. Bouncing everything, the change of name from and then reverting back to the name, maintain the ministry in the first place, put a sector person there, don't put a sector person there. I didn't know, should we put a businessman there? Over to you, Joe lads.
Okay, thank you, Vali. Ministers, you're cutting it down from 30 to ministries, you're cutting it down from 30 to 23, I think. And yes, on paper it is good. And I have no qualms about it. In fact, a president can come and say, I want to work with only 5 ministers. A president can come and say, I want to work with only 2 ministers. 2 ministers. That is why somebody can come and say, I want to work with 100 ministers. The only ministry you can never do away with fact, let me say the most important ministry, as far as the Constitution is concerned, the Attorney General. The Attorney General is the only ministry the Constitution identifies by law. All other ministries are not identified in the Constitution. Article 88 says, there shall be an Attorney General. There shall be. The Constitution doesn't say there should be a finance minister. There should be a health minister. Since it's a president, the general. It is Obama saying, I want to work with only 10 ministries. The law allows him, but he can never do away with the Attorney General because the Constitution enforces it. There shall be. Fine. This is 23, right?
Yep.
That's good. Tourism, culture, creative arts. There was a time we had tourism, arts and culture. So they need the creative outcome. I remember during Jacob Ability Stamp Cramp. Only tourism, culture, and beautification of the capital city. So all of us are Kaya.
At a time crap, it was something of a national orientation.
So the question is, what is there in the name? Does the name change anything?
Now, Dean's a Sabribiana.
A deal. Does it change anything? If, for me, I have no problem if additional responsibility is added to a particular ministry. It is a ministry, ministry of lands, lands and something natural resources, but they are adding more responsibility to it. But for me, really change the name there, I don't see what it does. There can be a Daniel in prison, there can be a Prosper who is begging for credit. The name doesn't change anything. They can call you miracle and you're still not a miraculous person. What
type of shades are you throwing this morning? What do you mean miraculous and miraculous person?
You just say you do prosper.
And like I said, but
now, best fit the place. From the arguments I'm hearing, those people are arguing as if, say, the ministry, the creative arts, ministry now yedi abano. What I mean to say is a ministry dinner yedi abano. Three. So why is everybody arguing about creative arts? You see tourism, you see culture, and some creative arts. So why are we arguing and shouting as if say are dealing in the ministry of creative arts? That is me. That's my line of thinking. I'm just trying to think aloud. So we shouldn't argue as if say ministry of what? Creative arts. Because we can say, what about somebody who is deeply involved in culture? Like you.
Into what can you now? That can do.
Listen, so when you have somebody who is also involved in tourism, like my good friend Safo, see. So I'm not sure. Why
are you putting Safo under tourism? Safo is more
but he's got a lot of work
more of performing arts.
Yes, I think so. I bet you want
tourism.
Yes, nothing.
Because of Rato Krubiam.
You see,
okay.
Yeah, so I think those shouting, they shouldn't shout from rooftops, say, and for creative art, and he said, ministry, Ministry of Creative Arts, gear. And people decide to be then we can say what tomorrow, we can say this, but you're dealing with so I leave that to the president to officer not necessarily a creative arts person because of the way of our structure ministry. So that is it for now.
That is interesting. General, the same preamble, the same set of questions. Where would you want to take it from? Maintaining the name, maintaining ministry in the first place when others have been scrapped, reverting to its original name when it was created, and then the debate on an industry person and any other capable hand. Industry person, so far two names I'm hearing, Honorable Jifa, and then our own Rex Omar.
Okay. Alifas.
Yeah.
Because remember NDC for Abaso. In the first place, no, the thought of even setting up the creative arts, no, and giving it the ministry in their Mama's first administration.
2013 to
yes,
2017.
Yes, yes. And I setting up that ministry. Because it was one of the challenges as filmmakers in the ministry. I remember there was a day a court trade and you call meeting you say we want to be on that trade. Industry players so film producers 5-pack you call because baby we were under information because classification was under information. They don't have anything by law until this your friend is saying ministry by and also by unfortunately it came just by name, and even by name in Halifax. Let me remind you, it took you one Saturday, you sat on a motorbike from Teshi to the place to tell us that there is no signboard over there. Okay, Halifax, no shenika that day, no, and no shirt singlet, our top, and no tina moto subaho. There was no signage for a long time.
Menkai. And yes, I'm a kind.
So we just say no kind.
The kind say, Yabra Penny, Kwesi Abuaji.
Yes.
Entertainment review. Now, I'm more discussing. Say, Dina Yasasan from Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Baby. Dina is I forgotten the original.
The Ministry of Tourism
and
youth and tourism.
Yeah.
To the youth,
because it's kept changing. Difficult. One time it's tourism and culture, next time tourism and national orientation, next time tourism and beautification of the city. It keeps going. And that signboard. Creative arts and count. The PR for the ministry by then, I think his name is Prince.
Yeah.
Is it Boachi?
Yeah.
One of the best PRs so far.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, Grace guy. I mean, new ministry was here. Namu ni na namu studio ni. Inti nkomabono koso no. And I insist to say DB. Signboard no. Say signboard no creative arts also. Na ewo here or see ebo enim. Say it's with you. And it went on and on. And see, I was a stubborn young boy by then. And now, Miss Yoki, you say, the book but my family to me for taxi.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Nene. Do I kite 2013?
Jeans sneaker.
Shuffle, you were in the studio of Peace FM.
Yes.
We are there with the mission.
You're poor.
I'm about happy. It's me for taxi. Fortunately, me for taxi, not taxi, not a Peace FM that. No, no, suit program. It's a minute bunko, and I could do. Whoever from say, maybe how that the new canary no cray, but the place you can hear say the fact. So I remember I was a stubborn young boy. That's a come
and yeah, come. Okay. So now, then aside the signboard, no, there was interestingly there was also no desk for film.
No desk for what?
Film.
But it wasn't a ministry for film. It was a ministry for tourism, culture, and creative arts.
The creative arts, they need desk.
And so if you say creative arts, you need desk.
It's make about film for challenge here. Not creative arts, any desk.
Not tourism or desk.
Tourism desk. There's a director for tourism.
Culture or desk.
No.
And see someone in actress and tourism desk.
Yeah, but there was none. These two had no desk, and because it was already a tourism thing, no, and they added the name about maybe about nomenclature no. So they lived with it until MPP buy. MPP buy no, and San Diego say, oh, and in those days, no can say, need the beer near bo Jifago Mashi, honorable Jifago Mashi, your bonus bo, and a moon yashi, and a moon yashi. I want the day you took off your undressing with studio.
Then it's half a man coming, as I will see me dress it to send me raw who was to say, Ma, me then, oh, then I mean. Oh, you know, maybe an she said, to say watch, bracelet, chain, ring, no go you at Ade. Say, but before we come to when NPP came and I'm realizing it, for the fact, say, desk in the and now director Potain specifically in charge of creative arts, and also interested they didn't perform. Honestly.
They
didn't perform.
Bisamia. Tangibly and I'm not playing politics with this.
Okay, my main kai work. I mean, so main kai nina.
Okay,
but me kai say I don't know. No, I don't know. Sir, you were part of that meeting in those days. Yes, she Honorable Elizabeth Foswajari, and she mentioned the tallest about the Homo Fest.
Homo Fest.
Yes.
What is Homo Fest?
They have this Homo festival they have every year, but they are supposed to several.
Okay, sorry. We finish and then let's go into it. Sorry.
But they on my tall list of them 2013, 2014. So also mean boy in there.
Minkai
Nina. But Minkai say yes, no. I think I was there. It's a Mekaya. I know that Samabedu was there. I think just I don't know if you in particular were there or not. But certainly she gave us a total list of what she did.
Okay.
Not being impressed with it is one thing. But I'm also trying to say like Kodo Tokatru
what called for that meeting?
Because they see
good. Now about getting to about close to about 4 years.
Oh, Debbie.
No. That meeting was called getting to the end.
Debbie. Nene Jifa Gomashi Tete was it not in their second year? I remember my quotes. Talk. 2 years. Me you who take. And I before say my bag say no talk. And I see or Chemi Penya and I refuse with that interview in those days. And see anyway.
Yeah, but I remember.
So one
I remember to say Homo Fest. How can I say Homo Fest happened only once, and I know what brought up Homo Fest. That is the Homo Festival. No? I know what brought it up, and Honorable Leland Van der Poel was instrumental even in that organization and that event.
That's what that man. They deserve chief of staff one day.
Yeah, I know of Homo Fest and happened once. Oman to us would be. There were a lot of things are not enko ye ewo. So ministry be betimi etu anamun bia. Sometimes vision so can. The president may have his vision who are setting up baby. Now the people who lead it, and so vision and leadership acumen, and so it take a contributor pa a woman. We didn't see that during the first term. Me bompaye, me say this time around they should have people who have the temperament of leadership to lead that place, because it got to a time I have to step in, and Honorable Jifa Gomashi will attest to this. I sat with her as a sister. We were very close by her. We had a conversation. I took Jifa Gomashi to your friend and said
Opera. Mekaipa.
Yeah, young Konkosheni, Okoso, young Kokumase, young do something. Yeah? Sea Hotel.
That was the first hotel British for sea.
West Africa. The first hotel in West Africa. And I remember I took Jifa Gomashi there. I said, sister, something is going to happen there. Let's go. You are the ministry. Do something about it. He didn't know betting. She was the deputy. She was the deputy. No, I'm not doing politics. Those who are listening, no, I'm not doing politics.
Why is not accused you? No, I'm listening to you.
Because there are challenges, sir. Ministry. And some leaders, no, almost facing, and you need a certain temperament. Is temperament the right thing?
Because we don't know what you are going to say, we can't find a word for you.
Suka banko, ona, suka bang attitude be for a leader to have an effect on the sector that he is leading.
What attitude, what passion is required, sir?
You must first
be in performing here or creative arts here.
First, you must have a vision.
Oh, now say already sector no one ministry be on a vision written down da.
Fine, the vision is written down. And no, what kind of vision of the ministry now? Generic. But who are over head no? And no be any kind of so I achieve this animal. And no person no. Send me out me no. Halifax program program sometimes we personal send your own mentino. I was sending a program next year. Obi pe baso no so na was sending a handle no. Obi ntu betimi abe tena program na I'm telling you so be akrampo ma hanzi. And we na make no. So you need a certain type of personality be to get things done. That is what I am talking of. At this point, I'm shifting to who should lead it.
Okay.
That's point now to back. A horror na me obi to say work so man. Mati amanfo bebre akekankan. And maybe the reason why they don't like him. And it's so infantile to me.
Oh, infantile. Just say Nkwada. Say attempted deal.
Why some people are insulting him?
But two wrongs doesn't make a right. Say no disagreement can say infantile.
Infantile because the argument they are making against him, no, infantile. That's what I'm talking about. The argument. Because one, minti say Rexoma ko you bisika. Minti say Rexoma wakodi bibi obi a make say ya chena na say ya waye bibi negative bia. And Tinobika say Rexoma cannot lead it. It's based on what? What do you need as a leader to lead a ministry? Degree? No, you don't need a degree. To lead a ministry, you don't need a degree. Let's look at the qualifications of your friend. You don't need a degree. Here, again, if I use it, it's a vision. One, understanding the purpose for which you are there and how you are going to achieve it. When it comes to the running of a Nyamana, there are technocrats who are there. Almost no. We call they are directors being in Nyama, almost degree in Nyama administration in Nyama said Yama. And so if you are the leader, you consult them. Say the letter be not wintia. What do? You transfer to them. Every letter that comes, you're smarter. What you do is that you transfer to them, let them take the administrative steps to get it done. Now you give it your vision, your direction. Me perceive home office, you set up committee when you find your home office. These are the kind of people I need. Rope them in, sit with them, have that conversation. And then set them up. Know who and who you are going to call to get things done. Wait, does it take somebody who is from Mars to come and do it? I know Rex. And these are some of the qualities of Rex.
And so Patrick said Rex, 1, our the right attitude.
Yes.
2, our vision.
Yes.
3, or consultancy.
Exactly.
Okay, I just want to get your point straight.
Thank you. And this is how you do that. I like you sometimes.
You move on.
What do I say? I don't know why Rex cannot do. And there be I say our sector is so complex. Say if you bring somebody who is not part of us to understand us, either we will frustrate the person or the person will frustrate us. Because who the because tangent be the because you go colloquium. sa colloquium mo friends here metina say tete hwa na asori eja wo ho. But we are event driven. Our sector ye koye say ye say we will say marketing, how are we, what are we doing to build the market ni challenge ni saying know who and who to call. There were ministers in certain ministries, and even especially in our creative ministry, who were consulting people, but they were consulting the wrong people because they didn't know who is who. They will consult wrong people, and these wrong people will give them certain ideas. Ababa implemented ubonati apaska. Intermediate, I feel Rex so far he is qualified.
Is it Rex an industry person or sheshe?
One, I'll prefer an industry person, but as we speak now, looking at the NDC, the forefront, me, I am for it to say, Ade Akye Abia, your young no, in she said a bejigen ni sabundi yamusi can say. Intino for the sacrifice, the contribution. Why you see the unison in China. Me pacho yakoko. The army.
You see, you started by talking about competence.
Yes.
But as if there's a what they call sacrifice, are you sure you are not within your own?
No. The person is competent in the first place. My chairs are competent. Then the second consideration, then they say, this is a political appointment. The party went into an election, quote unquote, a battle.
Mm-hmm.
He was part of the army who was at the battlefront. He fought, he saw, he put his reputation on the line. He endangered his career. He endangered his life. Halifax, you see, it's a work campaign there. Sometimes, it's a convoy na called wrong. Hallelujah. And yet easy.
And Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar. Obita betting your pies and car because speed are here called. Now obit me yes I never when you are sacrificing a life. No by then no be so there or say or ye professor be or the classroom.
They be our brand.
Our brand.
Branding.
Brand or find a branding kojina stage so Halifax ujina campaign stage in this one. And yet easy o.
Sir.
I don't say ultimately say bilim be jina no more to papa so no more we free bilim din. And one you akra wo Halifax. Make kwa kojina akra ma fraud nene. Because
now we see the south side of our region and when you're back country somebody did not them and so
and you know maybe who be or sacrificing during campaign for a political party.
Okay, that means
the person deserves every your friend is saying
I believe you've made your point. But let me get it right.
Yeah.
As you always do. Why don't I summarize Nene? Nene originally says summarizes so you are from the go. So you basically saying say send us our industry no and this say health and finance. Na omo industry omo ya humiti.
Exactly.
Inti say yamfa obia ofrimumu otimu asia. I don't say frustrate sa leader no. And I leader no be frustrate him. Now sometimes the urban so beautiful ideas, beautiful whatever, but it's theory. Inti ma kwa consult you more kind book. What they didn't I didn't buy enfa. Inti mu here obia was a practical experience, know-how, and knows the people and the actual challenges.
Thank you.
Now, we feel say Rex is one of them.
Exactly.
Okay, fair point. What do I think? I have nothing against Rex, to be honest with you. Creative sector, no assume. A lot of disciplines. I mean, the key ones, yes, performing arts, and then there is
contribution to the victory.
I'll come there.
Okay.
I mean, he comes basically from the music side. Now, music side knows almost ye. In fact, almost pa. And I think that is my opinion. You may disagree or agree. Apart from Abraham, what is this? Abraham, what is this for?
Yeah.
You have Abraham, so I'll be a
Captain A.
Captain Abraham. Captain Abraham cannot be his original name. Because so wait, it's Captain Abraham will be our friend. Apart from him, me will be our OTC copyright issues. I see. Chain Rex. That is the way I see it. You see, he would explain the thing.
Anyway, you said that.
I said that is me. You get what I mean? Na enye ya internal division yanka. Ghana would have been better off under Rex. Secondly, Orobia or defending the right of the creatives, especially intellectual property. He's so passionate about it. So I think he's competent. He's been around for a long while. He's paid his dues from the days of Nakores. They've marketed Ghana. He a veteran musician, and with no disrespect, even if they feel offended, that is the truth. It's not this type of Fruity Loops, full market type of thing. No. Actual life band. Don't laugh. I mean, he's a musician. You get what I mean? He's told the whole world in some other manner. I have no problems with it. But I'm also interested. I shouldn't take into consideration the president's hands being tied. Looking at the number of Shishe. Now Rex, you get what I mean?
I feel back in Parliament.
Me boss, no, I'm not teacher post. I mean,
one day it was going. Look at your back. Your back is empty.
It's empty, so that is it. Anyway, let me move straight to my second topic, and it has to do with the president of the Beam Nation, Stone Boy. Get ready for me, please. Let's do this. Embo, okay. So Embo, I am calling him. I feel next time to say Embo. Answer that. No, say me. No, why?
Oh, you see, it's not fair. You can't say you come back to me.
Oh, you want her bite? Oh, bring your little bite and let's go. I honestly forgot.
Oh yeah. Masafu Kasano see na obi call even but I can't hotel dinner.
Yes.
She didn't do anything because she was just a deputy. I said no, I don't agree with that.
Oh,
a deputy cannot prevent the breaking down of something
without the consent of the minister.
Unless the minister disagrees.
Then the deputy is almost
okay, and if that is what you do to lead the situation, then why go to the deputy?
Oh,
I'm not taking Safo on.
I'm not, of course.
Safo went there because he knew the deputy should be able to do something.
He thought.
And that thinking, to me, was right.
You see, it is right theoretically. How many times have you heard our Marco Krikumante say that? Well, I'm just a deputy, I'm waiting for my minister. It's it. Master, I didn't say no matter on your book. The practical scientist.
Well, okay. Now,
the Yaki Krana minister no one yet assassin any dia. Assassin ye busu be assassin.
So even a substantive wouldn't have been able to do anything.
You see. In terms of
beer, because the Panu cabinet minister, or they use powers in our friend, other ministers, 1 year, and I stop him.
And there's also, they could have, because there is a law.
Okay.
There is a law, and
I am more complex
than. Okay. Secondly, let me say, who identify the strengths of an individual, in this case, Rex, of what he had been able to do before, and based on that, you think say a position like I was saying, or betting a year. Then when you are also if you say on your chance to be, I want to get we want to to their expectation, we shouldn't call their position infantile. I don't know if I'm making sense here.
You're not wrong point.
So if you say it's not as infantile as you might think.
I'll call it infantile because I listen to them and it is based on what?
I say somebody said here, so you see on your opportunity as Gambo, no Gambo. That's what people are saying. So that is it. But media, I still stand on what I said earlier on. So you see, kitchen creative art. What will he do in the culture sector? What will he do in the sector?
So for why you like that? I've always told you that. Are you listening? Say your own and leave the rest. If you are talking that you feel rest you have it, would you ignore others who say rest you have and say you are own? You are own. Samu kwanya 44 na 41. Yeah, go your name.
41.
41. Nene.
It means that
say you are
This is a question I may buanu.
yeah, on this our question.
Well, this is or say why am I saying they are infantile? Every man is
on the key statement said do not call it infantile.
And I'm giving you the reason why I'm calling it infantile. So if I give you
so time I would be here PR am Rex and young fan repeat me
PR am Rex. No, don't say PR.
But what you are doing is what?
I'm giving my point. Factual point.
Then Safo, please define PR.
Say
you heard it loud and clear. Define what PR is.
PR, public relations.
Well, that is what PR.
Yes.
That is
what I'm
defining. No. You've only mentioned what the initial stands for. So what does PR mean? Explain it.
I mean, it means public relations.
What is public relations?
Public relations is dealing with the public in relations to whatever is happening within the system that you are in charge of.
Maybe he's forgotten his on live radio. So I feel, say, if you are doing PR forex, focus on that. Democracy keep him making be. But if you want to use your energy replying, I won't hear. Now it wouldn't even change their minds anyway. Sometimes I don't explain things because your friends don't need explanation. Your enemies won't also believe you. So just move on. Say you are say your own. Nana, have you now had your bite?
I think I have, because for me the creative art sector
But Nana, have you forgotten, say creative art sector that is what the tourism itself relies on. Yes. And the culture also relies on. Intertwined and to say threesome.
To say again.
I mean, it's intertwined and interwoven. A trinity.
But who depends on who? To be culture to say now.
Wait, if you are bringing tourism to come here, and there is no creative art component on Bayeding.
Tourists. Only that because of your culture. Not because of the creative arts.
The culture is part of our arts. It is the creative art.
They are intertwined.
You've got it right.
Exactly.
They are intertwined. They are interwoven. But they don't depend on the. So which one depend? So then the usage of the word dependence there to me, culture is to change.
Hold on. Nene, sa culture now we see I wouldn't disagree. I want to ask you one question. How do you express it without creative arts?
Thank you.
Yes, so I'm not saying that any of the wins.
No, you've not
dispensable.
How do you express
I'm saying so.
creative arts?
You have already told me say all three are intertwined.
I do so.
That's why I agree. But when it comes to dependence, say which one depends on which one. The right. The best way, the best among the three is the cultural aspect. Now, good. What I'm saying, what does the tourism aspect? Tourism are all bad. Your culture now is unique. Unique the Biafra assassin. So the Ghanaian culture is the Ghanaian culture. So the tourist is coming to see the Ghanaian culture.
Okay. How is this it? This is why I use the word depend. So I say I am come, but I'm not saying agree by force. But let me make my point.
Okay.
Yes, there were there were culture be. So muba. That culture will depend on the creative arts people for it to be seen or explained or told or portrayed or exhibited. Without the creative art components now, the culture cannot be displayed. It depends on the creative art to be displayed.
Halifax.
Yes.
Even when creative arts was not added to the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, that sector was already doing its work on its own.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Do its work on its own.
Remember, sir.
And creative. And then those who they depended on to exhibit, portray, display, showcase were paupers dying of poverty.
Remember, say.
Anyway,
first it was Ministry of Tourism and Arts.
Not a panic.
Then we added creative to it. First it was tourism and arts.
Baby.
Oh.
It was.
What's the difference between arts and
tourism, arts and culture?
Thank you. Now you are making creative. The word creative really decline.
Ministry of Culture, Tourism, and Creative. No, Ministry of Tourism, Culture, and Creative Arts.
Yes, whichever way. Remember that. Remember that.
Is it right?
Yes.
And
creative arts.
And as a CEO, omo was creative na free ho
because culture is broad.
because arts broad.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Arts broader. Why limiting to creative?
Yeah.
And omo from na baba come say no back to bata sanko fa yenchi. That is where we are now.
Yes, and I'm saying that creative act itself, it is just a mirror of society. Be it music, be it acting, be it whatever. It is just a mirror of society itself. And society itself is the culture.
Ali,
you just said something. What can we do? Almost be Canadian. Me sure.
You are saying my
and yes, on TSU. On PC or TSU.
Oh, the points need to say. I want to say 3 arms of government. Obia and Sunchen Obia. Into my main castle, depending on one way. That is the part of this argument.
We patch over Halifax. Near Osun or Hine.
Safan, we have 2 topics.
Second one. Near Osun or Hine, Ade Akye on Sun Sne or Hine no. It is a creative. Esun culture now. And not the nature. No, no, just what we can say. Creative Esun culture.
Yeah, that's it. Many people in this country, especially musicians, actors, creative arts practitioners, ebimisi omudi omunya politics omunya amayosem. Inti campaign brenu do ye no. Ebimu ko bo onyum se we ye mbo asem nyum ebimu ebimu so amanya sa. Stonebwoy finds himself in a position I don't know how to handle it. Because the truth is say MPP wini yanka. Na MPP ya victory party ya. Anka enye me wawa say some MPP members could have said my friend Stonebwoy, because Stonebwoy had participated in many anti-MPP government demonstrations which contributed in leading to the MPP leaving power. Stonebwoy, he was on the streets. All those anti-Galamsey demonstration, Julobi demonstration, this must go, that must go, Stonebwoy was part of it. Even singing songs against corruption, Galamsey here and there. Fast forward, NDC wins, glory to God. Almost victory party, almost victory party, the Ghana victory party, not just NDC victory party. And almost the Stonebwoy account. Then later they came with a letter and said, grassroots, grassroots for see, yen drop Stonebwoy. Because 1, Stonebwoy and company ama NDC. 2, Stonebwoy, or the new fari thing for beer or moving NPP as a party. True, the organizers dropped Stonebwoy. And I asked myself, I would be fair to Stonebwoy. Because Stonebwoy on your campaign song ma NPP. No. Rather, he has actively joined protests and demonstrations against the NPP government in an election year. But we see, well, your campaign won't count. So we should focus on the maize bells, the alolomes, and the what have yous. Sadly, I spent all my time talking creative arts and ministry and Rexoma in Jifa. I have 8 minutes. My intention of 4 for my main for you. First 1 minute and then start here. To be fair, my main first start from start. Start for 4 minutes to you.
Okay. Again, member NDC youth no abaso.
Organizers now protesters no.
NDC youth no protesting you know.
Because youth crown no organization. That's why.
Yeah. Youth no protesting say omo pese Stonebwoy everybody no. Member abaso. Yes. Say omo. I can't say because 1, I have nothing against Stonebwoy, and I don't think say what I'm saying is based on Stonebwoy as a person.
Okay.
But I'm saying say when it comes to campaign, you hear from every sector to come together and campaign for the party to win. Now, so who during the campaign you free me? So who they win your campaign? Me pacho. When the victory comes, and the political party is doing a political activity, please yɛhu firi mu anaasɛ si yɛamfrɛ wo nso a te aseɛ ɛne yɛfrɛ wo na ɔmo ɛkɔyɛ campaign nso ɛka sɛ daabi miɛmfa wo mma a te aseɛ. This is different from say ebi a set up the ministry and I set up an agency. Na agency ni eye bibi emu eye aban adwuma enye political program. Nti enu de say you can say you fraud because why I'm participating in the political activity enu de eye wrong. But when it is a political activity, now why I'm participating I side with everybody that will kick against it.
I thought, sir, taking part in protests, anti-government protests, that kick them out if they don't stop Galamsey, a way of campaigning against a particular incumbent government.
By which party? It was organized by which party? That campaign.
It wasn't a party that organized.
Good. It wasn't a party.
Exactly.
But this one, it is the particular party now. A year in a campaign. There were other parties who were also campaigning. They were all campaigning against the government. I think about 12 or so plus independent for Obia was campaigning against MPP. So who would say say me koya me nko media fine. When your victory comes, I won't koya there. But this is NDC 4. Omo call round say koya omo there.
The protest Stonebwoy participated in, which party did they benefit?
It benefited Ghana.
Which party? I didn't say which country.
I don't know which party because I didn't see a party.
I love your honesty when you're on radio sometimes.
Yes.
You don't know the anti-Galamsey campaign. No? You don't know which party benefited.
Yeah, because party BR and Council no na Ekuadonko benefit bi. Afafanto benefit bi. Obia benefit cheddar benefit bi. Into Obia benefit bi. It's not the one particular party. They were all campaigning to kick the government out.
Okay.
Into no MDA. But NDC for yomadi anomo show mo colors. NDC organized programs no you know into victory na ba.
Victory party no so me share flyer na man when this colors was so.
Organizers na only use green. I saw green colors.
I saw Ghana colors.
You saw Ghana colors.
Flyer, no, the Ghana flag colors.
Oh, okay. NDC for they decided to use those colors, but it was an NDC victory party organized by.
What
NDC.
was the name of the program?
It was Ghana BBB. Ghana victory announced it.
Do you know the name of the program?
It was Ghana something.
Do you know?
I can't remember, but I remember Ghana something. Yes, and it was organized by NDC. When the letter that was taken way out, was signed by NDC youth organizer. It was an NDC program. Don't let us kid about it.
Let's say a NDC program. Is it wrong to bring Obia or Nonsu or Kiki against certain government policies? Na yetu abanwe inti bra na ina yenji ene. Is it wrong?
It's not wrong, but see Nkrumah no nya bi enwe yankofo bi ofi Alifas. I'm saying this, me say me boy in this if abaso. Everybody no contribution no chop. No contribution no chop. Alifas me can't wait because I've had an experience where I was inviting some people to come on MPP campaign. And they didn't. But when the victory came in 2016, I'm telling you, I know those who came will be Efremi within 15 to 30 minutes from Kumasi, no Jinakra or Ba. But when I was calling him for us to come and join the campaign, I said, "We're neutral. We are neutral. Now we are party. No, be neutral still. Let the party do its political activities. When you want a government program, government will organize programs for you. But this is a political party, partisan political party activity."
Yeah, Khalil.
Yeah.
It is a question about the name of the event.
Yep.
Ghana Victory Party.
Sure.
And this one besides a question be. So demonstrations are who blow among the state by doing who benefited? Was it Ghana benefited?
Okay.
Was it Ghana? benefited. So if Ghana benefited, and there is a party called a celebration called the Ghana Victory Party. Yes, a concert called Ghana Victory Party. I don't see why you can say well, it's organized by the NDC. There is a Ghana Victory Party, remember. Now, so I there now one for one Jimwa and say TSC and say TSC no. Stoneball and Cancer and TSC. Okay, in fact, on Casa and
far let them call a class and represent Mimboshu.
Exactly.
What's in the bed?
It's your look in the baby. This whole argument about whether you first somewhere in particular, to the best of my knowledge, was started by one DJ Willie. And in the agenda to social media, he was virtually crying. So, one more, one as you cry, mind this. Now, then I will say, Baya, and I will go fast, Stoneball in particular. So he must be. He started the whole conversation, and then it became he and all over the place. For me, I'm disappointed in the organizers, heeding the demands of the grassroots, because some people will cry. They party whole. Now, are you giving us a signal? So from now on, it is the party that will be breaking or be doing everything for Ghana, or will leave the hands of all people, even those who did not support. So for those who are in NDC today, and they are in government, and they are already calling for our prayers. Whose prayers are they calling for? I think so. Once you win power and you start something, you should be accommodating. You should open your ear and then let them. But say Rebecca say the NDC there, you should stay out. And for me, I disagree. I'm disappointed in the organizers. That is my word.
Okay. Doctor, no, Lawyer Morris Ampal has a message for you.
For me.
Both of you.
Okay.
Mama, when you are begging so second time, I'm telling you, make it on the wrong. Over 12 years. I'll leave the country. Hey, lawyers, someone can move you. Let me see. My platform so. Me see, Mama, we near. Me contract to go for 4 years. Adedia. Why? Mama government. So
you are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax Answer on OK 101.7 FM.
It is 2 minutes after 12. I gotta leave the studio. There's watching my Clinton. Me Mawunka said, me Mawunka said, na. So great Safo, a movie producer. Nene Benete Ako, veteran journalist. Nomubu Enejumadiye. Produced by David Pablo leading the team, DJ Bosco, Virgin Adele, and of course Benjamin Compson.